Today we got a special one. We have the most amazing Kelly with us to cover how hard, how achievable is wing foiling. Tune in, here we go. Thank you so much everybody for tuning back in. We have a special guest today, the one and only Kelly, who's just amazing, amazing human, inspiring girls around the world. But today we're gonna go over how hard, how achievable is this sport of wing foiling. And we're so lucky to have Kelly today because Kelly, well, let me just get right to it. We're gonna ask Kelly the question because she's gotten into wing foiling and she is like killing it now. And I want her to kind of share her experience with all you out there on how achievable, how hard, was it not? Kelly?
Yeah, so I am from North Idaho. There's no water there. We have a lake, but there's no ocean. I never did any water sports, never did anything in the ocean. And I got introduced to this, gave it a try, and it's definitely achievable. It's definitely, you know, an attainable goal, and it's really hard.
So we're getting there. First things first. When you looked at it, were you like, not a chance, not getting on that foil? Or were you like, I'm open to it? What was your thought right away when you looked at it?
Right away, I was like, that looks like so much fun, and I want to try it. And
well, that's good.
I think the main thing that got me was it seemed like minimal gear, and it seemed like there wasn't a whole lot to, like I watched the kiters, and I'm like, that looks more intimidating to me.
Yep.
This looks like something I can go try.
Now, would you say like, husband and wife and their kids, would you say like their whole family could do it now?
Oh, 100%, yeah. There's kids doing it all over. We watch YouTube videos of them all the time. You know, you guys all do it. I've gotten into it. I think it's definitely something
She's saying I'm
all
a kid.
ages.
I'm a kid. Sorry, that was fun for me. Okay, another important point. So we're hitting how hard is it? So let's be straightforward, everybody. My first experience, I didn't grow up windsurfing. Yes, I was a talented kite surfer to a certain degree. It was hard for me in the beginning. For yourself, your first learning, what would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't even know how to lay on my belly and paddle. So, I mean, I was literally square one, you know, like the very basics. So it was hard. It was difficult. There was a lot of different steps. There was a lot of things that I wasn't aware of, you know, the wind, the waves, tides, you know, riding in the ocean versus in the intercoastal. So it's definitely, there's a lot going on at once, but step by step, it was, you know, you just worked on it from the beginning, and it was.
And where are you at now? Like a couple months later, how many months? 2, 3 months?
Yeah, so a couple months into it, and now I am working on my jibes. I'm riding in the intercoastal.
Seriously?
The ocean pretty consistently, but I'm just still working on my turns and switching feet and things like that. But I'm up on foil, I'm riding, cruising, loving it. Yeah.
Here's a good question for you. If there was one size wing to recommend for some women out there, if they were to get into it, what would you recommend?
I would recommend a 5.
There it is, from the woman who's changing wing foiling for good right now, people. This is it. She's inspiring everywhere. Okay, so let's get back to how hard it was. So that was hard, but really in a short amount of time, you've learned how to now jibe, backflips, 360s, all these things that you're doing now. But you enjoy it, and now the biggest question is, do you feel every time you go out right now, are you scared, or are you like, this is awesome and I don't feel super scared?
I definitely feel like this is awesome, it's exciting, it's gonna be fun. There's definitely days where when we come out to the beach and the shore break is really hard or big, that definitely is a little intimidating still.
Sure.
So there's factors of it that still scare me. But
and on those days, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Right.
On those days, what do you do when it's like really intimidating? Do you choose not to go? Do you go?
It depends. Some days I've sat and watched other people and I just choose not to go. Then the other days, you know, if I know someone's kind of watching me on the beach or there's someone around and I'm not by myself, I'll go give it a try. The worst that can happen is you let go of your stuff.
And you walk back up the beach.
And you walk back up the beach.
Well, that's like exactly it. That's why it's a little bit more kind of achievable than maybe kite surfing, because you got this kite that you're attached to, you can drug into everything, and
yeah,
the wing,
you get scared, you let go.
And then the foil to me, I think, is the big question with a lot of people that, you know, they look at it and they're like, oh man, the foil, that's like gonna hit me. Oh my gosh. What do you recommend safety gear?
I definitely recommend, until you get, you know, your confidence built up on the foil. I used an impact vest and a helmet for a little while. That really gave me just the confidence to go for it. And that helped me a lot. I don't ride with that stuff anymore, but it did help me in the beginning when I was first learning to get up on foil. Crashing, it was going all over the place, and it helped me, you know, get to that next step.
The biggest question, what was the hardest part of the whole sport? Hardest, one thing that you could say, this was the hardest part for me.
Well, really, it's where I'm at now.
Which
I think the next step is always the hardest.
Well
so
said.
right now I'm working on my jibes. I'm working on, I can turn toe side, so now I'm working on switching my feet.
Yeah, so you can go into the next.
So I can go into the next turn, and that's where I'm stuck and working on that right now.
Now, for anybody out there, Kelly is crushing it, right? She absolutely is inspiring people out there, and that's why we brought her on. Obviously, she's incredibly talented, but the reason why this is so awesome to me and to Gwen is because, like, this is for everybody. Like, no joke, kids, women, men. Yes, it's hard. We're not gonna say here on video it's not hard. She says it's hard. I say it's hard, but it just takes, like anything, you go and you give it a shot, right?
Yeah, and it's a challenge, and I appreciate and enjoy that challenge. And there's always new things to learn, and it's just part of the fun.
So we all know with any sport, you know, there's those moments where, like, you're killing it. Were there any moments where you maybe got overly frustrated?
Several, yeah. So one of the main ones was when I was first getting up on foil. So I'm not quite up on foil. I'm just skimming the top of the water, and I kind of come out a little bit and come back down, and that whole phase of, like, getting up on foil, it felt like it took forever for me. I watched all the videos. I kept practicing and practicing and practicing, and I felt like I just wasn't really making a whole lot of progress. And then, you know, I'd watch more videos, and I'd go back and kind of evaluate my day. And really, I was making a ton of progress, because every time you're out there, you're learning something else. I was learning how to handle the wing better. I was learning how to pump better. And all those little factors add up to help you get up on foil better. So it's like every single time, yeah, it was frustrating as heck, but every single time I went out, I gained other skills that in the end helped me with that one goal of getting up on foil.
And I think she led to, like, the most important point is, look guys, you're all gonna go out and you're gonna have a day where you're like, oh, man, I just got going to my left, I got this. And the next day, you may not ride. Like, it's okay.
That's where I'm at right now with my turning. Like, I'm going, I feel like I had a really great day the other day, and then the next time I went out, I fell 40 times, and I just couldn't, and I did it last time, you know, so I felt like it took a step back, but I'm out here today, and I'm gonna try to take 2 steps forward. So it's just about keeping at it.
And I've been saying it about backflips. I've been doing backflips forever, but I can't seem to do it ever again, or ever.
That's funny.
Okay, so on this note, you explained your scenario for people out there to inspire them to just give it a shot. There is that scare factor, but it's achievable and doable for everybody. So of course, everybody out there watching this, man, share this to your friends and family so they can live their best lives, because truly this sport is awesome, and it is for a lot of people, and you always have that scare factor in the beginning, or should I do this? I don't know, it's dangerous, whatever. But here from the wonderful Kelly, who's out there pushing it for, you know, other women and other people out there, it's doable 100% for anybody. And so we want to leave on a beautiful message for people. So Kelly, what do you have to say to these amazing people?
Guys, it feels, and girls, feels like you're flying on water. Give it a try. It's fun. Keep at it, be persistent, enjoy it.
So right from Kelly, there it is. I would end on that saying, believe in yourself 100%. That's like 90% of life, is just believing you can do that, or go out and do whatever it may be. It doesn't matter what it is. Believe in yourself, give yourself some more credit, because you'd be surprised what you can do, even though you may not believe it right now. But we believe in you. Kelly believes in you. She's gonna go hit her backflips right now. So game time. We love you guys. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Pass this on to your friends. Watch the other videos. We got the next one coming with Kelly doing the backflips, or Gwen, or whoever can do the backflip.
Probably Matt.
Until you, or Matt will be doing the, or Harry the legend, whatever, okay? Whoever can do the backflip. Okay, sorry, I lost it. We love you guys. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Until next time, thank you so much, Kelly. We love you.
You're gonna shake
I
my
don't
hand?
know.